you've upset me. Carry on.
I know who is upset currently.
Me.
And that's Franchise.
Me!
He wasn't happy with the performance in rounds. Franchise and his team have just lost a map, Momo.
Yeah, that's...
Do they lose another?
Yeah. It's my prediction. 2-0 Splyce.
I'm not going to make one. I'm already done with that.
You've lost the prediction game.
It's over for me.
I mean, it's already 2-1 up to myself. However, ladies and gentlemen, potentially the last map that EnVy will play here in the Gears of War Pro Circuit Paris Open. Do they bow out to Splyce? Or do they bite back and push a map 3? Let's kick things off as we do get into Harbour. Straight away looking at that overhead, we've got it split down the middle, but EnVyUs have taken the docks.
Indeed they have. Here comes Chaos looking to be aggressive for sure. Takes out Franchise. That's a 2v1 if unless Toy Soldier can get away. And actually, there's Solars. There are the EnVyUs members supporting their teammates involving on the overextension. Looking to see what he can do. Good angles as well. Solar's full red. Can Chaos go wide and find this kill? Yes, they can. Actually, right on the end of that Nasher range. Very well played, but there is praise. There is the 10-second respawn timer in this round, guys. This isn't looking good in terms of statistics, but it's looking good somehow for Splyce.
Well, somehow, somewhere, boom, 4 down, and now Splyce can bounce back. Attack is the best form of defense, as some may say, but the domination potential coming in 3, 2, 1. The smoke comes in, it's denied as we see 3 bounce in, bounce out. Now that is what you're playing as a team, but they're still on the back foot.
Look
here.
at this
Splyce
hill
still,
management from EnVyUs.
It's like a smoke wall.
The smoke wall popping in and out. Mitigating damage. Here is Solars, gets the kill. Toy Soldier down. Chaos and Advert still battling though. Chaos remains alive. Who is there? Identives is the only one on the staircase.
Not gonna
Swarm
happen.
domination denied.
8 was broken. I tell you what, I might have got a little bit too excited too quick there, as it is not over just yet. Ribs is pushing forward. He's made 1 kill. Dezenite goes down, but the home hill may go back in favor of A. Over at C, you've got to just say, Waldo, fantastic. Spectating, seeing absolutely everything from either side of the map. But down at B, we've got some action at the docks. Franchise, as well as Praise. Toy Soldier in the mix. Smoke going down. How am I even following this right now? They're everywhere.
Hello.
Toy's team been killing his own. What's
Not
going
praised. I think you shot him there and he could have killed him, but Toy Soldier's movement continues nonetheless. Quite confident as well. And his wall bouncing. That is for sure. Dezenite on the left. He could go for an up A. Doesn't go for that. Actually gets shut down from Dezenite on his route to there. Solar's a star player, certainly for EnVyUs. Keeps himself, not only himself, but also praised alive. And the B control remains in Team EnVyUs' side. Here comes Identives trying to break that one. But look at the score. Splyce still have time to play with here, Momo.
Yeah, I like that from Identives. He saw that a 2-1 hill possession was for EnVy. Gets in, gets out, and now a 1-1 means the times are both ticking up at the same time itself. 142 to 172. These are creeping back up. EnVy, Toy Soldier, they regain the docks, they regain B, and now they'll put Splyce on the back foot, but the lead is still in favor of this Latin American squad.
Look at involving right now, just running for his life. He needs to break. Oh, he should turn on Toy Soldier. Smart plays. Still has time to prevent that triple cap. Look at the score. It's changing rapidly. EnVyUs are catching up fast. The B hill broken though, and maybe even capped by Splyce. Can involving win this Shocker Bell? No, he cannot. The respawn timer does not favor him on that one. Identives takes the middle hill.
Yep, they're going to have 2 home hills. EnVyUs now in the driving seat. However, over at A, we've got a couple of kills. Adverse and Identives coming in. This is going down to the wire, Toby. Now we have A swap hands. The B is being taken over down by the docks, but Identives is taking C. It's just a round robin. They're playing ring around the roses right now, but Identives gets the shotgun battle. 208 and Splyce do take it once again. Is the dream still alive, Toby? Yes, it is. Speechless. Toby has nothing to say. Tell me, I'm going to ask you a question.
Go.
We've not seen Splyce on Harbour. Now we've seen them on 1 round. What are you thinking? What's going through a big brain of yours?
Thank you for the compliment, but
it's full
right
of
now
rubbish,
Splyce are playing very, very well. Such intelligent rotations involving individual plays coming out from that man. We mentioned Chaos. Who else? Identives. Advers made a play, well, not a play, certainly a lot of plays in that last map against EnVyUs. Now involving is getting involved.
See what
I did there?
Got him. Got him. Splyce.
Okay.
One thing we saw in an interview as before we get into this, I'm just going to let the game play out. We saw previously, I think it was Identives, maybe one of the other players actually say, if we all hit 20 kills, we're getting 15 downs, we win the game. We win, we play as a team. And I want to reflect on that, and I'm going to bring that up at, the end of the game. to see. Will EnVy deny them of that? Solus is one player that's trying to do so, as Adverse, the top slayer of map 1, will be denied here.
Great play from Toy Soldier and Praise. Reminds me a bit of a clock tower going up and down the wall there, using movement on the cover to win the battle. Advers and Identives alive, 3 members alive for EnVyUs, but they have map control, Momo. Have a little bit of an overextension, and they also have 1 hill. The score is building for them, just a little bit of a score lead, but somehow Identives stays alive. All the Lancers in the world, he uses that cover to his advantage, takes out, or at least helps Advers take out Franchise, and they're still alive. Splyce, their teamwork is there, Momo. The rounds are certainly there. Let's see if they can get map control back.
Well, teamwork makes the dream work, and right now we have Splyce. They have full control of Pipes and B. But look at this Lancer fire coming down from Praise. We talk about this at the winch, but watch out, buddy! I'm coming behind you. 3 goes down, and Chaos and Advers picks up the triple combined. But the question is, Toby, do they push for that 3 cap right now?
Solar's looking to come straight back as he's getting pinched.
I love it.
Chaos, great management there. The A hill has been broken. So is the B hill as well, just for the time being. 5 seconds on the clock, they need to get in, and they do need to do that fast. Team EnVyUs Praise the first one in. Ribs falls to Chaos. So we have a beautiful overhead camera right now, but Toy Soldier and Praise, they're coming into the action hot. They do find the kills, and they find all of them on that matter. A hill saved once again by Team EnVyUs, making it very hard for Splyce to get these triple caps.
I do like the placing of Identives. He just comes out, peeks out, and I actually thought he was going to get straight into him there, but the Lancer is proven to be too much. Adverse will make light work of Solus as Fran answers back. EnVy, they survive to push again, but this actually may work in their favor.
Maybe, but the numbers right now I'm staring at across the map from Franchise's point of view. Height disadvantage for him as well. He can't really do much as involving Chaos flies up top. Toy Soldier forced to go straight back to where he belongs, near his spawn, perhaps. But I say that, Momo. Currently, Toy Soldier and Rebs are just giving a bit of Lance Fire Smart to keep Chaos off. What I'm paying attention to is Splyce's rotation down bottom to try and counter an EnVyUs push.
Keep your eyes on your top left, though, ladies and gentlemen. 159. Make it 160 to 135, you know. Nice, even numbers. And no Identives. This man on your screen, he's not only neutralized B, but he's going for the cap as well. He's going back and forth. You know, a nice fluorescent orange, straight shotgun straight into his hands. Will he be able to utilize it? He has done fantastic work just to stay alive, Toby. The smoke screen really showing its dividends, but he's taken down finally by Praise. Where Desanide, again, traded out, Praise with the double. And now EnVy, they have that numerical advantage once again, kicking things off. However, keep your eyes on that top left. A is going in the favor of Splyce and Toby. We're coming up to the 200 mark. If they have 2 hills, it's all but over, I will say. And you know what? I've got to say, where is A? What? This is big 1v1. Goes to Chaos. And you know what? Splyce. They do it again. Oh, I'm starting to believe. I'm on the train, okay? I'm on the Splyce train. I've gone up to carriage number 1. I'm getting closer to the driving seat. Soon, I'll be driving that train right into the grand finals if this carries on. But the boys in blue, I know at home you have so many fans. Guys, make it known, social media, wherever you are, whether it's a tweet to the player, whether it's anything. A little bit of love goes a long way sometimes.
And Momo, back to the game.
Toby.
Torpo placed up top of Stern.
I'm glad you keep an eye on this kind of stuff, Toby, because I do lose track. Toby.
My eyes are failing me. Everything's failing me. But Torpo, we don't see it much, yet we're seeing a lot of it in this match. A lot of it today. Let's see if that influences things. The initial remains important. Toy Soldier, like to see him get really, really aggressive. And see that shotgun do wonders. Because he really is needed right now.
Yeah. And you know what? The Torpo, last time it came out, Chaos. He turned into Daryl from The Walking Dead with that one. He just started pinging heads left, right, and center. But no, this time I feel EnVy may be able to take control. I say that as Praise picks it up. We'll see if it's going to be tacked up. Long shot onto Desanide, not connected.
Nice little rotation, though, by Praise. Just can catch out Desanide. Yes, he can.
Okay.
Confirms that kill, no problem at all. Kills are stacking for a second, but look at the top of your screen. Swarm domination denied for a second. Praise does get to the B hill. Still has Torpo. But a bit scattered right now, the team fights.
Yeah, I'm going to point one thing out, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Toby. these two teams constantly, that A, B, and C, those hills are always changing. These rotations, and I don't feel we see this on the likes of Reclaimed. I don't feel we see this between two other teams. Nope. And I don't know if it's the way that they're playing. Do you know a reason for that? Is it just rotations are great, or rotations a bit sloppy from some teams?
I think it comes just back to the war of attrition, right? They're going back and forth, and really opening up such smart decision-making from both teams. And at Splyce, they really are acting like a new team. You think, okay, well, after they lose an initial, they won't back off, they'll do this, they'll do that. Loads of assumptions can be made about them, judging from their performance. But right now, they're just a different team. They are rotating like EnVyUs. They are making plays like Toy Soldier. Of course, Identives can be compared to that individual. And right now, he's on our screen. Toy Soldier in front. Who's going to win this one? The Lancer Fire is too much. This is a team game, ladies and gentlemen. The Toy Soldier shut down very easily indeed. Soul is the last man.
Don't do it.
But the trade comes in. Ladies and gents, is this another round? I wonder. Franchise in front. Can he make something happen? Can he get into the action? A kill. The smoke covers him. He is a ninja in the night.
Fran, that for me is, I mean, that's a play of the game right there. If they somehow come back to win it, smoke comes in, the way he just dips in and evades absolutely everything, but fantastic stuff from Splyce to get that control. They are losing down at the docks, though. That's going to be B. And Splyce, you've got the lead, but you may have just lost B and C. They need to bounce back here.
And this has happened quite a lot now in Harbour. And on Dam, for that matter. Splyce go for the triple cap. Kind of like the midpoint of the round, if you will, if we're judging from score limit alone. And EnVyUs have just returned it. Not only that, but they get map control.
That's
like
the crazy
nothing
thing
happened.
And I talked to you about, sometimes Envy, how, they settle for the 2 cap. Splyce, for me, it's like they do or die, they bleed by that 3 cap, and they want to push for it all the time. But sometimes you do that, you go down a 16-second respawn. This could be very, very dangerous.
For sure. Ribs only has the Lancer as he went for that quick pickup using that Nasher. Risky maneuver, I must say, Momo. Don't try that. You need to be able to kill bots first. Only pros can perhaps do that.
Bots are difficult.
Bots are difficult.
They are.
Only for you, though.
However,
of course,
something that may be difficult is Splyce to take control. 195 to 187. Are they going to get the B hill? Yes, they are. But I think it may be a little bit too late looking at the timer. I'm not sure who's going to win this one, but as math serves me a little bit too difficult, EnVyUs are looking strong. They just need to keep hold as 5 comes in. And EnVyUs are going to take that, I think, by 1 point or 2. 1 or 2, it's a close one.
I'm going to go with 1.
I'm going to go
with 1. Let us know in
and,
Twitch chat, 1 or 2.
half.
Type it right now. Type it right now.
Oh, we can't see the Twitch chat.
Of course. Thanks for that,
they all said 2, I was right.
Why are you laughing at yourself?
Sorry. I just thought it was 1 or 2, let us know.
And going back to that play, right, Franchise, you said a play of the game, potentially. I mean, his teammates were behind, admittedly, as well, but they ended up winning after that. And going back to the point, right, about EnVyUs doing so many of those breaks mid-round, they haven't, I don't think I've seen a counter triple cap from them. It really does goes to show that, yes, Splyce are doing reckless pushes for triple caps, but it's very rare that anyone can even capitalize on them if they lose in that attempt, if they lose the crucial shotgun fights. I think that's a testament to their pushes being successful and getting that many kills and being so nail-bitingly close, but also knowing when to back off. Something Splyce have really been doing and improving a lot more so than in past games. And I think we've got a bit of a pause currently as we're 2-1 up if you were in the Splyce camp.
Okay, well, another pause. Yes, just to confirm, there is a pause on the game.
The tension just keeps building and building. I don't know.
It gives me a break, I guess, which, is always appreciated. But one thing I will say is I want one player to step it up.
Name him.
Can you guess? Go on, have a wild guess.
Toy Soldier?
No.
Oh.
It's a good guess, though. You got the right team. I want Praised.
Okay.
And the reason that I want Praised, though, is I've been so impressed with him. Not just this event. He's just been so consistent for the 3 events, obviously, I've been to, of course, Atlantic City, Mexico City, and, of course, this one in Paris. How I managed to travel the world talking gears, I'll never know. But I've got to say, he has been consistent every single time. He's been putting numbers up. He's been making double kills. It's that. They come in 2s almost with him. And I think for him, if he can start putting those numbers on the board again, I really believe that EnVy can walk back in, can come back into this, not walk. That sounds a bit too easy. But we'll see. So we've got a shot grenade going to be placed up top there. The score
down
currently
bottom,
is 2-1.
Down bottom.
I was looking at the map.
Oh,
up there, down low. shake it all about, whatever you want to like. But yeah, praise for me is on 9 kills currently. Not the highest, not the lowest. But we'll see if he can turn up.
I mean, I agree for the most part with that comment of praised. I mean, it does make sense. I completely agree, actually, with the points that you made about praise. But I think this is a team effort, honestly. I think this is a team effort.
Oh, you can't win without all 5.
Splyce are just too much of a beast currently for one individual to carry. And I don't think I see anyone doing that right now. Solar's coming straight through. He gets shut down. Toy Soldier as well jumps into the mix, but a big shotgun fight victory for the side of Splyce. 4 members down currently. Franchise forced all the way back.
It's almost like the medic came in for Splyce there, picking them all up at the
No
stern.
triple cap attempt though, Momo.
No, it really wasn't, and you know, I don't think they were in a position to do so. Ironically enough, though, EnVy do rotate. They're going to find themselves the home hill, but Dezenite not able to capitalize and capture A. So at this moment in time, we've got a 1-1 split between Splyce and EnVy. Do you know what? This is such a long game as well. Like, every round is going 2.5, 3 minutes.
I mean, it truly is.
It's showing the strength of both squads. It's showing
The
how
strength
good
of
these both are.
Splyce to just keep up this amazing strategy of theirs of going for triple caps, given the opponent, given the pace of the game. Really a testament to their individual shotgun ability to actually make that happen. And also, they're just their chemistry, their teamwork. Honestly, a different team currently. 2-1 the score to them. Toy Soldier, cap and B though. Nice little rotation from EnVyUs. This is truly a strategic game, Momo.
Yeah, strategy will come into a play, of course. Of course, that natural skill will always be evident in a game like Gears of War. However, it comes at a cost. You've got to play as a team. You can't just go out on a limb and just start shooting everyone you see. EnVy, they have about a 20-point lead here and climbing. Identiv's looking for that Lancer fire. He's been tagged up by Praised himself, but looks like they may be going for a push onto A.
Yeah, right now the formation for Splyce is a bit split. It's equal to EnVyUs. They haven't got numbers advantage, and Praise actually catches one out, flies through the middle, as Splyce have got their interest everywhere else on the map but there. Involving gets taken out. Solars gets the new shot grenade, and EnVyUs, they've just won a next team fight. They're now making plays. This is textbook Gears of War currently from them. Very traditionally played. Just a break from Praised. Playing it safe at this point in time, Momo.
Yeah, and that doesn't surprise me. They like to play the long game. We've said this time and time again. And you know what? They might have just neutralized it for now, but the hills are going to swap. We're going to see Seago in control of Splyce. The torque bow is going to go in the hands of Identivs. Oh, close, but no cigar there as Fran dives away. Oh, once again, nearly tagging it up ribs, but you know, things like that, they can change the game. If he got
B-hill broken
there.
Torque bow in hand of Identivs. A flank from Chaos. This is building up nicely. The triple cap might be on here as it counts down for a second. Identivs gets that torpedo stick. Can he get one more shotgun battle victory? Dezenite is in the back. It's looking good still. Get in that hill. Could this be another round? I think it will be. 2 seconds. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Splyce prove that the impossible might actually be possible.
They really do, and I think 90% of that game they were behind. Potentially
EnVyUs had that
more.
on lockdown. Even Praise had the opportunity to just get a little break. Didn't even try to challenge a 1v out of spawn. You know, Splyce went all spawning a once at that point in time. Just a quick break and immediately runs back. Tries to play it safe. EnVyUs playing for every little advantage that they can get, Momo, but the score doesn't reflect it.
No, the score really doesn't right now. And we talked about Praised. Well, I talked about him. He got 1 kill in that round, and I'd like to see him really kind of step it up. I've talked too much about Praise, really. It is a team effort. You know, the boys in blue, they need to really make their mark here. This is very quick from Toy Soldier, and I think he's just going to grab it and go. There he is, in and out, smoke down. See you later.
Difference in strategies, I think, Momo. The incendiaries were placed down in the middle if you missed that, folks, and Splyce went for that one rather than torpedo up top. Torpedo stick does come in. Toy Soldier doesn't have a shotgun, but he has got a kill with a torpedo. He's looking for a kill. Oh, this could be a good one. It does go as well. It connects with Advers, gets the call out exactly where that player was moving. Lots of kills. A break coming on for Franchise. This looks textbook. Chaos, the overextension, saving the round this time round. But can EnVyUs win another team fight at the home hill?
I like the way Chaos just grabbed him and went, you know what, I'm coming at you, buddy. And now he's dipping away. He's going to fall down. That comeback could come back to bite him in the butt, but it gives his teammates a bit more time. Ribs is going to be under pressure. Praise takes down one. That's going to be Chaos over the hill. Toy Soldier with the torque bow. That's Identities, but it's broken once again. This is not over yet, but this is better and stronger for Envy. However, the kill feed lights up red as we do see Identities and Adverse, but good movement from Ribs. He's still going for it. And you know what? He's biding his time, and Ribs, he is certainly finding his feet here, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to see A go back in control of Splyce, but the damage has been done. Envy have a 60-point lead.
Gears 3 Ribs there. Intelligent decision-making, being unpredictable. Why would you run into the enemy spawn when you're about to get a triple cap? Well, to be exactly that, to set yourself up for shots. Perfect movement and skill. He does eventually fall, though. EnVyUs have a double cap. The points are building.
Points are building up and up as we do see Envy. Do they play that long game? Because you know what? Splyce, they're like a little snake that can just bite at any time and get that triple cap. We've seen it time and time again. Desert now has...
big kill.
Whew. He had those incendiary grenades, which I actually forgot the name of for a second there, but no. He rolls back, gets himself the kill. And now he goes out for a smoke himself. That one's going to just shock him, stun him. And I like the way Soul as he goes on the attack. But for now, EnVyUs, they're looking pretty at 166. But that's going to be paused for a second as we do see Splyce going for a triple cap. It's going to come in, surely. What am I seeing?
I think the crowd is shocked as much as you are.
Oh, Envy, yeah, just take the lead. You can have minute 1, you can have minute 2.
That looked a bit casual for me. Splyce just walked in. Yeah, you know, you tried really hard for a triple cap after an amazing, intelligent initial with some nice torque bow stick. EnVyUs. Yeah, well, we're just going to stroll in, get a few shotgun kills here and there, and just immediately end the round. 4-1, Momo. And the underdog is performing...
Nice prediction, Toby.
Very well.
Toby is the jinx of all things predictions.
I thought I knew this game, Momo, but apparently Splyce are rewriting it in front of our eyes. They've already made history. It's just getting better and better, though. 4-1 to Splyce.
It really is. And you know what? I'm the biggest fan right now as Splyce are tearing up history. They got the history books and they say, no, this is our time. We're rewriting it. We're doing it our own way. We are here to stay. They've come all the way from Latin America, and you know what? This is going to be exciting.
Big kill as well.
Ooh, I tell you what, involving straight on the head of Toy Soldier.
Praise somehow still alive, though.
Somehow.
There comes the flank. Somehow EnVyUs are holding on. Just 2 of their players proving all-star plays, and that is a turn-on from Involving. Somehow Franchise missed all those shots. And Involving returns.
You know what? Involving's getting up close and personal. The B and the A hill are firmly in Splyce's favour. But there you go, Involving, drawing him out. And this time, they're going to capture C, but over at A, Identities is doing work. Let's hop on board with him with 18 kills to his name. The neutralization's good enough for him. He backs out and Ribs back to that wall bounce and straight into the face of Identities. Envy, they do fight once more, and they're going to bounce back here. But Splyce, for me, are just like a different team.
They sure are, Momo. We can't say it enough. Franchise breaking the B hill there. Things do slow down for a second. I'm sure, Momo, I need to take a breather as well. But...
Take one, Toby.
Envy. They certainly do. Splyce, they just want to keep going and going and going.
Yeah, there's no break for the Wicked here. As they're pushing forward, they're doing damage, and they mean business. That second place, or top 2, should I say, is just around the corner. Splyce, they're 1-0 up in the series. If you've just joined us, Toy Soldier goes down, Fran as well, and that's going to be Involving with the double. And you know what? Splyce are looking for blood here. They're in the lead, but they don't have the hills right now. They're looking to cap B, and this is round number 6. We're talking about those very high respawns. And EnVyUs, we're going to have Toy and Fran coming off those very, very shortly.
Yep, and Gears Gods did check both hills quite accordingly as well. Splyce can attack at any moment for a triple cap 4-1.
Splyce keep getting everything. They're pinning them back, and they're taking all the power weapons. They've got like a utility belt right now. Oh, Ribs! Straight in your shoulder, buddy. Don't peek out when you've got a Adverse who's not only gone off on map number 1, but he's looking to make Map number 2 his as well. 14 kills to his name right now, and he's controlling the winch. Identives takes down Praise. He's going to be putting the pressure on to A, but I think there's one player maybe behind him. I'm not sure if it's his teammate or not.
Well.
Yeah, it is. I spotted that one. Solars makes his damage, but 2 comes in. This is good stuff. B has been neutralized for now, but 194 and counting. Splyce are looking strong here. Rib last alive, and surely not for long. DESIRE destroys him, and that's going to be another round on for Splyce. The dream, he's still alive. The fairy tale story lives on, and it's 5-1 to Splyce. The crowd are getting behind them. We're in Paris. We're not in Mexico City anymore. And we're getting the Olay chants. Where are we? Where are we?
And that is the crowd.
Oh,
hello, Fallout. Ladies and gentlemen, this is being an eventful match team. Splyce 5-1 Momo. They're playing technically sound. The individual skill is there. The turbo sticks we've seen, the map control,
when was the last time
the reactions, the proactivity, it's all ticking the boxes for the Latin American side. 5-1. I don't see EnVyUs coming back. I will say that. But Toy Soldier, can he go off? No, he cannot. The kills are being traded. Splyce. I'm going to say it again.
Yeah.
5-1.
Yeah, I mean, you say they're not coming back, which probably means they are, which is great news if you're an EnVy fan, of course. Just the opposite of whatever happens to Toby. But Fran kicks Chaos down and in the face. He's going to fall. We're going to see Splyce 5-1 up, like you said, Toby. But at the moment, EnVy, they control the hills. I'm looking, of course. And just a quick reminder, I know you've got some new Gears of War fans. Of course, event by event, we do grow and grow. A, B, and C is now D, E, and F. You're going to be a little bit confused. We've got a hill up at the stern, but it's simple. Same, old, same. The map has been cleaned of all the power weapons. We restart. We change things up a bit, and now Toy Soldier means business. Bouncing around left and right. He finds one. He's going to find the second if he continues, but no. Involving puts a full stop on that one.
Thorad as well, and look, immediately Chaos runs over to his help. The revive chains are there, but the Lancer beams of EnVyUs maintain themselves. Chaos so red. Will he be able to get out? Will he get revived? Yes, he will. Splyce are doing a good job here, and they're already pushing up top. Identives wins the 1v against Solars. This is working well for Splyce. Despite the short respawn timer, I wouldn't be surprised if we see another triple cap soon.
Yep, triple cap is, of course, always a possibility for the boys on Splyce. And Identives, he's been rocking it so well, pushing forward. Aggression is the best for himself. And he, taking a lot of damage there. For a second, Identives, he was down to very low HP, and DESIRE and Chaos have gone down. So has Toy Soldier, picked up once again, though. Ribs is there as the best teammate you can possibly want right now. Is available. D has been broken. The score is set, 20-point lead for EnVy.
Here comes the smokes, here comes the offensive. Identives has Lancer on winch. Map control, especially for the second half. Here comes Chaos though, turns on Franchise. The crowd reaction says it all. That is a very nice play from that individual. Advers takes out Ribs. Toy Soldier still committing though. This is risky, but it could pay off. There's the first kill, movements there. Can he find another? He looks for Chaos. It's set up. Fantastic shot. Swarm domination died for the time being, though, because Splyce have got the kills, and they're still building them up. Well, check out Franchise in this hill now. They've
got the kills for now, but they've not got the hills. That's the problem for EnVy, but Splyce are pushing forward. They're looking for the domination. Fran and Ribs are definitely not going to go down without a fight, but they will go down. Adverse and Involving. They take 2 down. They've got another 2v2 on their hands. Can they do it again? Toy Soldier, the best movement potentially in the game, but no, he has to dip away. Solars jumps in. Adverse will fall, and EnVy will live on for another few moments. 190 though and climbing. Toy Soldier and the boys in blue need to push forward. They need to neutralize. Look at E. There's no one even there. This is in the back for Splyce, surely.
I think it is. I think it is. 207, 208. They've done the hard work. Splyce are making it too difficult for
round.
The boys in blue. My, oh my. I think Momo's going to be crying soon. Honestly,
I'm gonna be chanting "Ole Ole" with the crowd. It's been emotional, and you know what? I'm available for more in-depth analysis of predictions for Gears of War if you ever need me.
And just look at the faces of EnVyUs. We haven't seen them quite a while. There's nothing but doom and gloom. I cannot describe it in any other way.
6-1. Toby, when was the last time you saw a 6-1 comeback?
We've asked that a lot this weekend. But it's been very unpredictable this weekend, hasn't it?
I don't know. I've not seen one. I've not personally. You know, I know you've done a lot more Gears of War, your 2Ks and whatnot. 6-1, I'd love to see it online, I really would. But Splyce, I think they've woke up and they've had a different hunger for this. They've never been in this situation. EnVyUs, it's just another day in the office, but right now it's a bad day in that office. As we see Toy Soldier trying to change things up, not going to happen. Desanite takes the torque bow. Advers has Toy's name and... Oh, hello, Fran.
Hello.
How are you doing, buddy?
Very
well,
sneaky
the shotgun's
indeed.
going to come out and tell you what, look behind you. Your teammates need to help you out. I will say he's pinned in, he's pinned down, and this is fantastic stuff for Splyce, but the respawn delays are a little bit lower, Toby. So, of course, they're going to have to wait if they want to get that 3-cap.
6-1 the score. Optic Gaming have difficulty getting the
my.
score. Is it going to finish with 7-1 though? The swarm domination for the time being. Desanite gets the kills. Ribs will fall. Praise and Franchise looking to break it. It's not
done. It's over. Splyce taking it, Toby, just like that. Identity doesn't even know what's gone on, but a second map of 7-1. Splyce take it. And you know and you can see how much that means to them. The boys, Splyce, they believed in them as an organization. They've stuck with them through thick and thin, through top 8 after top 8. And now, after Saturday, they were top 6. Now to top 4. Then to top 3. And the final 2 remain. The boys in blue dip out, and I tell you what, a third place finish. It's not what they used to, Toby.
No.
Going away. Very, very disappointing for the boys in blue. First is the only thing that they care about. Second is obviously disappointing to the green wall sometimes. But third.
I feel like I'm dreaming right now. Honestly. I have the utmost respect for EnVyUs. Massive respect, massive respect. But what Splyce have done today is mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing, to say the least.
I'm not sure how to justify it with words, honestly.
The only thing I can put it down to is our predictions. It's your fault.
I'm out.
No, you're not going just yet. We will go, and we will, of course, watch the grand final, as that will be coming up very, very soon. I'm so excited to see this, and it does. You know, it brings warmth to my heart as to see an underdog fighting through, and this time it is Splyce. The green wall awaits them. You know, it's more like a mountain. It's a very big mountain. You've the likes of Mental, Icy, and everyone in between. They have got a formidable squad who are undefeated in this tournament. However, Splyce have made a loser bracket run like no other. Toby, before I throw it away, thoughts on this